Hello, and thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. Thanks again for listening in. The Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show is featured on Building Fortunes Radio with co-host Peter Mingils and today's distinguished host for the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show. We are here, broadcasting online, worldwide, to help make the world become a better place. The Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show is all about working with others where you never have to say you are sorry for them losing money, or saying sorry for a product that doesn't work, or saying you are sorry for a compensation plan that falls short, or a management team that lets you down. This show is all about opportunities that can make a difference in your world and those that are important to you. Let us help you with many of your financial and lifestyle strategies. You'll be able to hear the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Humongous AM and Humongous FM radio network and on all major platforms, such as Amazon's Music, Podcasts and Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and iHeartRadio, and many of your other favorite podcasts. Share this show with the people that are important to you and let us help you make a difference in your world. Now on to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show. Take it away, Peter.
Hello, everyone. Peter Mingils here. You are listening to on the W3MRadio.com domain name and W3 Radio, W3M Radio. This is the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show. We started this a couple of months ago with a great friend of ours. His name is Felix. And Felix is right now in transit. He's in the middle of going a couple of different places. So if he sounds a little bit different, it's because he's calling in from the car. First time we've done one from the mobile radio station, if you will, and I'm excited to be here because Felix got a new song, and he's got a great opportunity, and he's always doing things along with the people in his company to make this a better opportunity and a better product for all of you to enjoy. So you want to sit back, relax, maybe take some notes, get back to the person that brought you here because that person is doing the work to get you here, and take action. Use the product. Especially the way Felix is going to introduce this new program that he's referencing, and I'm so excited to be able to have Felix on our radio show. So, Felix, thanks for being here on the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on W3M Radio.
I look forward to this. This is literally my 4 o'clock, 4:30, whatever, but Friday afternoon. I look forward to it because I love doing this radio show because not only do you post it everywhere and anywhere, but my affiliates, where we have about 3,500 now, they're actually using W3M Radio to build their business because you've got past recordings. People could go there. They could, first of all, on your show, you have presentation, and there's an 8-minute presentation on your radio show. You got a link there. They could hear everything about this in 8 minutes, including it tells them the 8 types of incomes that we offer. But we just opened up a commercial division. We always are looking to share with a friend or a neighbor or a family member. Most networkers are always talking to individuals. Well, our new commercial division, we are literally having our affiliates, members, going to businesses. And I love this because most businesses, they're in business. They're used to dealing with people. And our product, the $50 free product, actually it's not just $50, it's whatever they need on their first booking. So we're going to print up tents to go on restaurant tables, $50 to $500, but literally we have had free members save as much as $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, never paying us 1 cent. And that's what's so exciting about W3M. And I have to say, we just wrote a new song. It's about 4 minutes long, and it actually explains the whole commercial division. If you could play that, then come back. I'll have more to say.
Absolutely. So we'll be right back.
What if I told you? You didn't have to pressure people. You didn't have to chase people. You didn't have to convince people. What if the secret was simply giving people something they could use? Welcome to W3M.
Everybody's selling, everybody's chasing, trying to make another dollar, always running, always racing, but W3 Mock has another way. Start by giving value first, then let kindness lead the way. Don't sell, tell, don't ask, give. That's the W3M way to live. We're telling, not selling. We're giving, not asking. Helping families travel farther. Helping businesses stand apart. Saving money, building friendships. One conversation, one grateful heart. Imagine every restaurant, every coffee shop, every realtor, every dentist, every insurance office, every hotel, every car wash, every small business in your town saying, thank you for being our customer. Here's 50 travel-saving dollars from... Now that's a reason to smile. Put 3M on your counter. Put the 3M in your window. Print, put the 3M on a thank you card. Let every customer know we appreciate your business. Here's something for your next vacation. No pressure, no sales pitch, just W3M. Creating smiles every day. Think about it. One customer tells another. That customer tells a friend. That friend tells a family. That family tells a neighbor. Soon an entire community knows about W3M. Not because someone sold them, but because someone cared enough to share. If you're looking for a better way, don't start with a sales pitch, start with a gift. Don't ask for a customer, become a blessing. Tell people, let them tell someone else, because the greatest advertising has never been a commercial. It's one grateful person sharing another. W3M. Giving, not asking.
Wow, what a great song. Felix, you did a great job.
Well, it's, Peter, think about it. I mean, picture a pizza shop saying, having a little sign on their door, we're giving away $50 worth of 50 travel saving dollars when you buy a pizza. Or, it could be anywhere. It could be a restaurant. It could be a beauty salon. It could be any store. In fact, we're even thinking that it could be a great fundraiser. There's so many of these schools and colleges raising money for, trying to sell whatever they're selling, some candy or some kind of widget. Well, now every fundraiser could say, excuse me, ma'am, would you like to help buy some candy for our school? It's only $5. Plus, with the one $5 sale, you're going to get $50 to $500 in travel saving dollars. It just adds to whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling, whether it be a fundraiser for a small ticket item, a pizza, Or, my goodness, come in and test drive a car, and we'll give you $50 to $500 travel-saving dollars. It's different when people will talk to other businesses, and businesses are always looking for a better mousetrap to bring somebody in to try their product or buy their product. And so what we're teaching our team today is that, instead of building an organization that you have to build, they sign up 3 businesses, and I got to tell you, we've done the numbers, because those businesses, they'll probably give away 50 or 100, and 10 or 20 of them will get excited not only about the hotel saving dollars, but some people will want more hotel saving dollars. And now when somebody goes to the business, they can actually register the business, so it'll be on their first level, or if the business owner is not interested in registering the business, they could just give the business owner the certificates, the tents, whatever way they want to give it to their customer, and then everything will be on the member's first level. So it doesn't matter first or second level, you're in the money. And my goodness, imagine somebody that walks into a business, and it might be a small franchise, and the person might own 10 or 20 locations. It's all over. We just believe this will explode. And now, we tell the members, don't start with Best Buy or something like that, because they're big, multi-million-dollar corporations, and they got to go through all kinds of regulations. But listen, the small mom-and-pop stores, we're going to design beautiful window items, or that they could place in the window, or little tents that they could place on a restaurant table, or even beauty salons or a barber shop where they can just put it right in front, because the person sitting there for 20 minutes, they're going to see it, free $50 to $500 hotel travel savings. So it's just a whole nother market, and we believe that is going to 10x our growth literally overnight. What do you think of that idea, Peter?
Well, I really like it. I mean, this is right up my alley, because my background was in sales and advertising and management and stuff like that. And I was always looking for something special that I'd be able to give people. So we used to actually use it as part of our clothes. Hey, if I did something special for you, would you do something special for me? And, and I've closed a zillion sales that way. But now you could give this away, and you're only limited by your level of creativity. So, I mean, you could list right now, if some people were seeing this and they could listen in, they could say, if I had 100 or 1,000 or 100,000 of those cards, I could do this with them. And in essence, when people buy the travel by using this certificate, they're tied into you. So anything else that happens afterwards, you're going to see the benefit, and you're going to have a lot of people that, as a result of their efforts, are going to be rewarded out of proportion to their efforts by how many people they show this to. So this is it's a natural marketing phenomenon that you are creating, where there's win-win every step of the way. I love it. I mean, I'm all over this, Felix. I think this is great.
Yeah, I mean, even where you first started with the Electrolux company, could you imagine if all your sales reps would say, by the way, this week if you buy a vacuum cleaner, you're going to get $50 to $500 saving dollars for travel. And, it's just something extra. It's something sometimes, oh, really? That's nice.
I would use it to get into doors. I'd use it to close sales. I get it for people to buy an extra package of bags. I'd use it for everything. I mean, this is a wonderful negotiating tool. I mean, I could literally.
Wow, my gosh, that's incredible.
Yeah, I could get into a door. I can get a referral. I can get an extra referral. Give me another referral. And everybody that travels likes to wound up, traveling with somebody else. So this is like a natural phenomenon that if you see it right away, you can say, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So there's a great product, a great income opportunity behind it. You have these really cool songs, which, by the way, I just love. I mean, I love your songs. They are so good. So, every time we get on W3M Radio, you come up with an additional reason why people should join. This is great.
Thank you, Peter. Let's do your break commercial and come back, and we'll talk a little bit about the 8 incomes.
Perfect.
You've been listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. Visit the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show page on the buildingfortunesradio.com website. Explore how the people hosting this show can help you with your financial and lifestyle strategies so you'll never have to say you're sorry to anyone you share this with. Finally, you can make your world a better place and help others do the same. Now, back to our show. Take it away, Peter.
And we are back with Felix. He's talking about this Telling Not Selling program where you can actually give some stuff away to actually be able to help out. And this is like phenomenal. Felix, we should probably do a radio show where it's a little bit like Green Eggs and Ham. I could do it on a boat. I could do it in a boat.
I love it.
On a train. I could do it everywhere. So you could use this everywhere. So anyway, back to you. I'm excited.
Well, I now want to go to the networkers. First of all, networkers, we allow everybody to join for free. They could literally join for free. We give them about $1,000 to $2,000 worth of tools that they could use to build a giant team. The website, beautiful Fortune 500 website, AI tools, like, for example, on our website, you could put a 1-minute, 2-minute, or 3-minute AI welcome that will literally tell the story and give the people free $50 to $500 in hotel saving dollars even before you give us $1. You could give away 100 of them to see that, wow, this is easy. I'm building a team. Then if you want to kick into the networking incomes, it's easy. For a one-time $50 out of pocket, you can qualify for the first 3 matrices. The first matrix, you could make over $500. The second matrix, over $2,500. The third matrix, over $16,000. But, I'm just talking to my fellow networkers out there. A lot of companies give you stuff in the big print, and then they take it away in the small print. Like I just made a statement, like you could earn $500 in the first matrix, but some companies make you fill a matrix, or they say, you got to fill a whole line. Now, we got a 3, 3, 3, but over here with us, each unit, like the 3 line, the first 3 and the first 9, each one you get your commission in real time. So there's really no breakage for the company. In fact, we're the only company in the world that pays out 98% of the money that comes in. And we give the value like crazy. And the first question when I ever tell people that, they go, how's the owners making money? How's the company making money? Get ready for this. The owners, including myself, I'm one of the 4 owners, we only earn income from the same compensation program every member has. There's never been a company to do that. And then when it comes to transparency, oh my gosh, you could literally see every dime coming into the company and where it goes. No company does that. We just believe in transparency. And then get ready for this, compliance. We are compliant. And I got to tell you the truth, I got to thank Peter Mingils for helping us cross some T's and dot some I's, because he brought up the Howie test. And you want to know something? When we first thought of the idea, we would have failed that test. And it's so beautiful. Now we are, I want to say one of the companies, but I got to tell you, I've been in this industry over 50 years. And based on the Howey test, I haven't seen another company, especially these companies that promise the 1% a day or whatever they promise. I've never seen them that could literally pay attention to the Howey test. Because if they're not investigated yet, they will be investigated. And I already know several companies that have been closed overnight because of the Howey test. But gang, that's just the first three incomes. Then we got this ad co-op, and I can't get into the details, but if you want real details, you could always come to Join Felix, Felix. That's joinfelix.com and register. I do a webinar 6 days a week at 11:11 a.m. Okay, and just come on. You know, we don't charge you to come to our webinar, but come on and listen. And not only will you get exposed to possibly one of the great ones, but you'll see and visit with people, believe it or not, that we're not open that long, and they've made over $10,000. We had one person literally come on board, and in less than 30 days, they made 72 paying sales. That's $50 sales, but some people went all the way up to the builder level and the executive level, and he made well over $10,000 their first month. Now listen, I know, you know, like I said, these compensation programs, they give it to you in the big print and take it away in the small print. But gang, we have no breakage at our company. All of our breakage goes to the second 5 incomes. Like I said, the 3 matrix incomes we have. Then we have an 8-level unlimited width unilevel income based on the $250 ad packages. Of course, why would somebody buy one? Well, go to the website and you'll see why. I mean, it's amazing. In fact, you could go to W3MGlobal.com. Now, that's not the company website, but that's my personal website because I like to break down things a little bit easier. So we got a lot of things. And I suggest when you do come in, the first thing you should do is go to your homepage and watch all the AI videos. Oh, my gosh. Team, what you're able to do now with AI, and listen, we're coming out with something, and you can see this on the first page called Amplify. Now, Amplify, if you had to buy that system from somebody, it'd probably be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and you'd have to create all the content. What we did, our programmers, we have 8 programmers on the payroll, they created all the content, and I suggest you go to a W3M, the official website, and you have to be invited to get to that website because you need a special link. But when you go there, you just scroll down to Amplify. It's going to blow you away. It will turn every novice into a lean, mean recruiting machine. We are scheduling. We have a license agreement that is dealing with all 7 of the billion-dollar social medias out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much. But if you really want to know what we have, you want to get a feel of it, come to joinfelix.com and register. By the way, Peter Mingils on W3MRadio.com has a lot of past shows listed on there, and they're all 20-minute, 25-minute shows. You can listen to other leaders, and, you know, Doc Glett, Pam Harvey, Judy Browser. And you know what's crazy? A lot of our leaders are over 70. We have at least a dozen people over 70 that have already made over $5,000 in a month. It's unbelievable. So it's simple, and I love that it's telling, not selling. I love that it's giving, not asking. Literally, you could give away 1 million websites with $1,050 to $500 travel saving dollars, and not even part with $1. Back to you, Peter.
You're building an amazing program. Most people, when they look at something, say, "Can I do this?" And the answer is, with all the tools and like things like this radio show, the music that you've made, the AI programs that you're building, anyone that wants to learn, if your brain works and you want to learn and you want to do it, there's no obstacles. There really are no obstacles. You're only limited by your own efforts, your levels of creativity, and you have so much effort being put on by you, Felix, the people in your company owners. They're putting their money where their future is, and they're reinvesting into these types of things, like all of these different programs, and I playfully say they're conspiring on your behalf for your future benefits. And this is fun to be involved in, plus the savings and everything else like that. It's win-win all across the board. So, Felix, I want to say thanks for being here. I'm going to let you end this radio show, but we're going to do two things. I'll let you end it, then I'm going to play our exit music, then I'm going to play the very first song that you made about this, and I love this song. So I play this song either on purpose or in my own head all day long. I love this song. So we'll do that. I'll let you close it up, then we'll play our exit.
Well, a couple of little notes in closing here. I didn't even talk about, for the USA, 55,000 restaurants nationwide that will accept our savings dollars. So you'll probably go into a restaurant and save 40% from just using our saving dollars. Another thing I want to tell you, we're global. We're global. Anywhere there's internet, you could be in Pakistan, you could be in Japan, China, anywhere there's internet, you can actually participate in this program. We have the site. We have a site that you click on the globe and you could put it in like 100 different languages. So just a lot of tools, and I have to tell you, we haven't even gotten started yet. We're a baby company still. I mean, we're paying out over $100,000 a month. In fact, this week we might be paying over $100,000 this week. But, you know, we just even talked about this last July 1st because I was sick and tired of only working programs where people had to risk $1 in order for me to make $1. So I said, no more. And, well, what you can see on W3Global.com, my story and my background, but I couldn't find a company that people didn't have to risk $1 for me to make $1. So we got my 3 partners together. These 3 partners, they don't need money. In fact, they didn't even want to do networking. However, I said, look, I'll make it so it's so we'll never have a complaint. And that's where you'll never have to say you're sorry came in originally. So right now, if you want a lot more information, join Felix.com. I gave you some websites that you could go visit, but definitely listen to this next song because it really sums up who we are.
So we're going to play our exit, then I'll come back and I'll play that song. Thanks, everybody, for listening in. Check it out, W3MRadio.com. But go to joinfelix.com as well. So we'll be back. Thanks, Felix.
Wow. You've been listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. If you want to listen to this again or tune into the other radio shows, you'll be able to hear the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Humongous AM and Humongous FM radio network and on all major platforms, such as Amazon's Music Podcasts and Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and iHeartRadio, and on many of your favorite podcasts. Our distinguished Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show host Peter and I are glad you listened in. If you are interested in learning more, please get back to the person who referred you and visit the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show through the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show page on the buildingfortunesradio.com website. Let's explore how we can help you with your financial and lifestyle strategies so you will never have to say you're sorry again. Share this show with the people that are important to you. Thanks again for listening in, and now go make your world a better place.
And here we go. Here's our special song.
W3M is a perfect 10. W3M is a perfect 10. I've been down some long roads, built dreams town to town, seen big shots, CEOs take good people down, heard 1,000 promises, watched the lights go dark, left saying I'm sorry with a broken heart. Sorry texts were late again, sorry plans all changed, sorry all your hard-earned money got washed away. After 50 years of chasing every up and down, I finally found a home that turned my life around. Now the curtain's rising slow, and the whole world's gonna know there's a better way to go when the right thing starts to grow. W3M is a perfect 10. 2 ways to save, 8 ways to win. W3M is a perfect 10. From hotel rooms to restaurant signs, helping folks save money while they change their lives. 1 out of 4 million even knows the name tonight. But someday the whole wide world's gonna feel this flame. Yeah, the time is right. Let the journey begin. W3M is a perfect 10. The free membership opens the door. No pressure, no tricks, no nothing more. 1 million hotels around this earth. Vacation dreams finally know their worth. 55,000 places to eat. Savings hidden everyday people on the street. 46 country cities everywhere. Travel savings floating through the air. And every time somebody saves a dime, the child gets help somewhere down the line. That's the kind of thing this world needs now. Real people helping people somehow. I've seen hard times fade when a promise holds its ground. Seen hope come alive when the right hands come around. So if you've been searching for a place to stand, come on, step right in. Take a look at this plan. W3M is a perfect 10. 2 ways to save, 8 ways to win. W3M is a perfect 10. From hotel rooms to restaurant signs, helping folks save money while they change their lives. 1 out of 4 million even knows the name tonight. But someday the whole wide world's gonna feel this flame. Yeah, the time is right. Let the journey begin. W3